Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Truly Bedrock. We've been hard at work getting the fastest XP farm in the game up and running, and it is not that. Here it is. I know it's very difficult to build. It's the hardest thing that there is possible to build in the game, but we managed to accomplish it. We've got some chests and some hoppers and a furnace. It's really impressive, isn't it? I mean, it's not even full up yet. We're still waiting on all of this fish, and it's been, like, sitting in the background running for hours at this point. But as soon as this chest is full, this is going to be the fastest XP farm in the game. But all jokes aside, today we are going to continue working on our double iron farm, and we've chosen for this second tier to have all of these villagers be librarians so we can get all of the best enchants in the game. Now, down at the lower level, we've got one row of librarians that has some awesome enchants already, but we want to get everything there is possible to enchant so that we can sell every type of book possible and, you know, basically corner the market on enchanted books and have anything anyone would need at any given time. But Prowl's been hard at work on that, and I think he's going to be working out another solution, hopefully, to get our Zoglin killer up and running, because if you didn't see the last episode, well, rather disappointing results. The Zoglins end up getting killed after, you know, a few minutes at a time, so it's not working. What our job is going to be for today is to finish up the aesthetics on this farm. We got the basic floor done here, and we've outlined the entrances on all four sides of the flattest part of the octagon, and even though we've got a pretty decent amount done so far, we've got quite a bit left to do. Something else I want to note is that I've been hard at work getting a bunch of enchanted books ready to transfer over to the shop. We're just kind of waiting on Prowl to log on to Meetup, and we'll go collect our rewards for the first sellout of all of our mending books, but we're ready to go with backups. We've got all of these mending books and efficiency 5 books ready to sell. Plus, we've got protection enchants. So far, it's only protection 4, but we're going to get some fire protection, blast protection, those types of things in this chest. And we've got weapon enchants, anything from looting 3 to sharpness. And that's pretty much it for now. And on the tools, we've got Silk Touch and Fortune 3, and some random things like Respiration 3, Impaling 4, Power 4, Infinity, the best bow enchant in the game, if I do say so myself. And we've got a full shulker of Unbreaking 3. These are not exactly the best books in the game right now because they are a little broken, but we at least want to have them on hand. So while we're waiting on Prowl, let's go ahead and get started working on some of the outside of this build. Not a bad start. We went ahead and set up a small auto smelter over here, and we are getting a bunch of glass because that's the next material that we're gonna need. So while we're waiting on all of that to smelt up, we're gonna run over here. I've got some iron blocks, and we're gonna do something else fun with this little build. Just realized I missed a spot, and magic. It's fixed. Next thing, we're going to take these iron blocks and run them along the back side of this little gap here, and these are going to get covered up from the inside. You'll still be able to see the outline, but kind of the effect that we're going for is just a nice little trim border along the outside so we can see, you know, all of the iron we've collected from these golems. It's intimidating to them. They're just very, very scared. So we're going to have iron all the way around the perimeter of the exterior of our farm. And then we'll throw in the glass in these little sections right here. Yeah, I may have heavily overestimated how much iron we were going to actually need for this. That took us just over 1 stack of iron blocks. That's not bad, especially considering that's the amount of blocks that we're looking at for just a little bit of AFK time. Not bad at all. I really like how this is starting to come together. It's a lot less like a giant black blob of blocks, and it's looking like it's got a little bit more texture to it. That's what we're going for. We're gonna add even more to it than just these. We're gonna have some soul lanterns and some soul fire and some green, whatever they are, warped logs. I can't remember the exact name of them, but we're gonna add some more cool stuff in here. But let's go check on our glass and pop that in there next. Oh, these things are so slow. How's this one doing? Still not great. Come on, fishies. Cook. We got some black stained glass panes and gray stained glass panes, and we're gonna alternate these colors. This is a little trick that I learned from Prowl while we were doing some of our test building for our base area. Basically, all you do is you go 2 of the one color and 2 of the other color, and then you rotate. So that works out nicely. It doesn't always end on the even number there, but you just continue the pattern all the way around until you get to the top layer. Then you go like this. You start 1 over, so 2 here of the black, and then the gray, and then the black, and then we'll put a gray one right there. The nice part about this is it gives it that little glistening effect that you would see when, you know, you've got sunlight shining on some glass. It just gives it a little bit more life and texture. So we've got the bottom layer all the way around and just need to work on popping in that top layer. But I did hear from Prowl, and I believe he will be jumping on here relatively soon. So we should be able to go meet up with him and see what kind of profits we've made from our first go around at selling books together. I have a pretty good feeling about it. All right, Prowl is finally on, and we are going to meet up with him over here in the shopping area. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh, wow, you scared me. Who turned off the lights?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to work this crazy contraption.
Hey.
Yeah.
I had an ender chest here at one point. Did you snag that?
No, that's awkward. I did not.
So, right now, Prowl, as it stands, I've got the shop divided up into 5 chests. 2 of them are 5 for 1 diamond. Those are going to go away. We're just going to completely take those out, demolish them, and replace them with something else. We've got 1 for 2 diamonds, which is weapon enchants, and 1 for 2 diamonds, which is armor enchants. We're going to further divide those up as well into protection and unbreaking 3 and, you know, all that kind of stuff. And then this one right here, 1 for 3 diamonds, was mending, but now it's going to be mending and efficiency 5 so that we can sell both. 1 for 3 diamonds. Let's go ahead and take a peek at what we got here. Look at all those diamonds, dude.
Holy crap, dude, we're rich.
We're raking it in. And that's not even it. Look over here in this one right here. We've got another 8 diamonds right there. And then over here in this one right here, we've got another 10 diamonds. Oh my gosh, dude. We've just raked it in. I don't think there's any. Oh, somebody bought 1 of these. They took 5 books.
Awesome.
So they left us a diamond, and that one doesn't have anything in it. So we're making some pretty good sales. And you know, if somebody hadn't taken my ender chest from here, I have 6 more shulker boxes of enchanted books. Oh, thank you very much.
I'm taking that back. I'm taking that back when we leave.
That's fine.
I'm taking that back when we leave.
I'll figure out where ours went or provide a new one, I guess. But we've got 6 more shulkers. Why don't you just take a look inside of these, Prowl, and see what we've got ready to go.
That's a whole heck of a lot of books.
Yeah, so I've got a nice little thought process for how this system could work. So for example, let me find... Okay, mending efficiency 5. So I've got the mending efficiency 5 shulker box right here. What we can do, if we happen to come in here and see that it's sold out, literally all we got to do is...
Swap it.
Take a block, plop it down, and then break it. and we'll just swap it out. That way we don't have to do any transferring of books from shulker to shulker. We just plop them down, and then we go ahead and put the sign back.
Okay, I like it. Nice and easy. Swap them out.
Boom. And just make sure to rotate the book so it looks like it's, facing the right direction, because that shulker is sideways. It's part of the illusion, Prowl. Part of the illusion. Make it look like it's floating.
No, I get it. This is a very magical place.
Yes. So, dude, we're in business. 33 diamonds just from that one.
Woohoo! He's coming up behind us. Duck. He's probably like super suspicious, right? Oh, look. Did he duck? No.
Let's attack him when he comes in.
He's probably, if I was him, I'd be super nervous right now.
Are you crouched?
Yeah.
He just crouched.
Oh, look, his name keeps popping up.
Bye.
Oh, he's building a bridge. He doesn't even see us.
Oh. That was the worst.
Here, let's just stare at him. Let's just stare at him.
That was the worst hide and seek ever.
Yeah, let's just stare.
He's gonna turn around. He's gonna turn around and be like, "What are they doing?"
Should we get closer?
Yes, we should.
He still hasn't seen us. Oh, he's gonna see us now.
Hide and seek champions of 2020.
Yes.
Here, you get one side of the bridge, I'll get the other.
Okay. Here he comes. Where'd he go? There he is.
Got him.
Run away. Now you run.
Scatter.
Scatter quick.
All right, so we're over here at Potions by the Oceans. I think that's what this place is called. Dadcraft's shop here, and all potions are 3 for 1 diamond. So here's what I'm thinking right here. I think we're gonna need all of these. Yep, that should about do it. So Prowl is still over at the shopping district right now. He is working on a shop that's going to be selling some iron-related things, stuff that we can get from this iron farm and the villager trades and all of that. So be sure to go check out his video for more of that. But we're back over here to continue working on our little arena, and I've got a little bit more work done, and I want to show you what we're going to do to it next to kind of flare this up a little bit. All right, so we're just going to throw some netherrack in here. We don't really care about this because you're never going to see it. That's one thing that I've learned this season, is to stop wasting time putting things in here that you're never going to see. So, it's fine. I used to care about that because I knew it was there, but now, you know what? You're never going to see it. It's a waste of time to do otherwise. So then what we can do from here is start raising this up by 1 with each block forward. And this is going to come up with a really cool design. It makes it look like an arena, but nothing too over the top. Yeah, that's looking real nice. It's looking real nice. Now, the first instinct would be to go ahead and mirror this on the other side so it kind of swoops like that, but that's not what we're gonna do, especially because we have 4 entrances, 1, 2, 3, and 4 on each side. It doesn't really reflect properly. So what we're going to do is we're going to swoop these up like this, the same direction all the way around, and it provides a really, really cool effect. How's that for a bit of a progress update? It is coming together. We've got a lot done on this build so far. We've got a little bit more to do. I want to do an observation deck in here, but I may hold off on that until I hear back from Prowl as to whether he's got a working solution for the Zoglins in here. I don't want to put anything permanent in place on the interior of this until we are certain of that. So what we're going to switch over to is the archways over the doors. I've got a little bit of a design here that we can work on, and I'm wondering if I put this in the wrong spot. Let me reference my image really quick. No! Oh, creeper. There we go. All right, so then we got to grab this stair and put it like that. And then we've got to take one here and here and here and here. Here, 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 and here. So we got a nice little archway over the door, and I do need to move these back by one because it needs to be flush with the back of this because it makes a nice little backdrop behind the arch. Yeah, not bad. We got a little splash of color behind the archway and it makes for a nice little entrance. And I've actually gone ahead and put some pillars in place to outline where stairs are going to go. I'm not going to do anything with the interior for today because I still have not heard from Prowl yet as to whether or not the new Zoglin mechanics are going to work in here. Had some trouble getting those working, but we're holding off. We're holding off. If he can get those working, we'll build a really cool observation deck in here very soon. So this side and that side will have a staircase up to that, but we've already started over here. So we need to terraform this area out a little bit, get a floor area prepped. That way we can start working on some of the redstone mechanics and get everything all situated and not have this temporary setup anymore. We got the floor in place down here, and I'm gonna go ahead and leave out the walls and any kind of interior decoration for this for the time being because I do want to lay out the chests and get the sorting system all figured out, but there are some things that need to take place before we do that. So I'm gonna wait and we're gonna wrap up the video here in just a moment, but I want to show you one last item of detail that we had on the outside of our build, and it just kind of brings the whole thing to life. Look at that Soulfire. Probably my favorite new lighting source in the game. I was saying shroom lights at one point, but just blue fire, man. It's so good. So blue fire and the soul lanterns just kind of bring the exterior of this to life. We've got a little bit more work to do, guys. This is not a completed build yet. We've got to terraform up around the actual building so it doesn't look like it's floating. And we've got to do the basement and maybe some decoration around the iron farm platforms themselves. So a little bit more work to do, but that's going to be in a future video, probably the next one. We're just going to keep cranking away at this until it's finished. But thank you guys so much for watching today and have a fantastic day.